Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to 𝐶𝐞𝐬, and this video is going to be very important for you if you are a XRP holder. So hold on with me because we are just going to literally look at a bunch of very good news from the XRP community. Guys, today marks as one of the biggest days, one of the most historic day for XRP and the overall crypto market. And why this is so important for XRP, I'll just tell you in a bit. So guys, why am I so excited is, first of all, let's start by the Genius Act. So we just know that Genius Act has just been established, and Genius Act is a historic moment for the crypto, and the Treasury Secretary Bessent calls Genius Act historic, saying that it will pave the way for the US to lead the global digital currency revolution. So they're basically saying XRP without saying it. And why is it so? Let me tell you. So if you saw my previous video, I was talking about why XRP could potentially dethrone Bitcoin and become the #1 cryptocurrency. And there are so many reasons for it, and I'm just going to tell you about those reasons one by one in this video. But before that, let's first get into looking at some recent tweets regarding XRP, some latest news that you must know in order to be informed. And then we will look at chart, then we will try to understand where the price of XRP can next be heading to, like where should you start being cautious, like what should be your targets. We are going to talk about all of those in this video. And guys, also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click on that bell icon, because if you click on that bell icon, you will never miss an XRP update from our channel. We regularly post XRP content. You can join the Discord group, link in description. Without wasting any time, let's get straight into the video. So guys, first of all, if you guys know the Genius Act, and for those who don't know what Genius Act is, let me show you what is Genius Act. So guys, the Genius Act, which stands for Guiding and Establishing National Innovation for US Stablecoins. So this is the full form of Genius, and this is a act, and this is a landmark piece of legislation which is recently signed into a law by President Donald Trump. And this is the first major federal bill in the United States to specifically regulate cryptocurrencies, focusing primarily on stablecoins. So here's a full breakdown of what Genius Act actually is, and how and what it entails, and how it is good for crypto and for XRP specifically. So guys, the Genius Act, like how is it working? This is a one-to-one reserve backing with something like a US dollar or short-term US treasuries. So stable coins will be backed up by US dollars or short-term US treasuries. So this aims to prevent collapses seen with some algorithmic or under collateralized stable coins in the past. So one example is the Luna UST coin. We all know what happened to the Terra Luna coin and its stable coin, like how it collapsed. And this is why we have this act here, and this act is here to prevent to prevent such mishappenings. Then this will be transparent and transparency and audits, federal oversight and licensing for the stable coins. This will also give consumer protection, and this will also add the anti-money laundering (AML) and anti-terrorism procedures. So stablecoin issuers must comply with Bank Secrecy Act requirements, including implementing robust AML and countering the financing of terrorism (CFT) programs. So this will definitely add the trust value to the stable coins and the cryptos. And there will be no interest yield on holding stable coins. So you must keep this in mind. So like earlier, if you know what happened with Terra Luna, a stable coin, was that they were providing 20% annual APY, annual percentage yield. And I think because of that, or maybe because of some other stable coin systematic failure, the whole coin collapsed, the whole system collapsed. But now the government has specified in this act there will be no yields on holding stable coins. Well, this is good because this is the point of a stable coin. This should be as the dollar, because you don't get yield on holding dollars. So, and guys, now the question, how is the Genius Act good for crypto? So first of all is the regulatory clarity and certainty. So for the first time ever, crypto is getting the regulatory it needs and the certainty. So this is perhaps the biggest benefit. For years, crypto industry has opened in a regulatory wild west with ambiguous rules. The Genius Act provides much needed clarity, reducing regulatory risk and encouraging legitimate businesses to enter and innovate in this stablecoin space. And the next one is the increased trust and the mainstream adoption. So by imposing strict reserve requirements, transparency, and consumer protections, this act aims to instill greater confidence in stablecoins. And this can pave the way for a wider adoption by individuals, businesses, and traditional financial institutions, making stablecoins more viable for everyday transactions, cross-border payments, and e-commerce. And this is going to attract investments and innovations from real companies, real big companies. Then this will also strengthen the US dollar. Well, this is quite contradictory, like quite contrasting to the fiat currencies US dollar. But like surprisingly, this is going to strengthen the US dollar, which is the whole I mean, the whole point of crypto is against the US dollar, but luckily this is going to strengthen the US dollar. Then this will be leveling the playing field. This legislation creates a framework that allows banks, credit unions, fintechs to obtain licenses to issue stable coins, potentially leading to more competition and diverse offerings in the market. Then this will be also combating illicit activities. So these are some of the advanced. So this is what Genius Act in nutshell. We have completely I have completely explained you what is Genius Act and how is it important for the crypto market. Now coming back to the topic, like how is it important to the XRP and Ripple. Guys, if you know, Ripple XRP has their own stable coin, which is RLUSD, which delivers the security, compliance, and scale global business demand. So now the thing is that the stable coins have become the most legitimate till now. The stable coins are now more stronger than ever. So the thing is, Ripple XRP is like one of the biggest companies, one of the biggest blockchain based company that the other companies are looking at. So there is a high possibility that some of these biggest companies would do some big business with Ripple because of their Ripple USD coin. They have one of the most robust and strong blockchain. They have one of the most strong reserve stable coin, which is really amazing. So, and the thing is, the highest rated stable coin on blue chip has never changed. But today, RLUSD becomes the new #1 ranked stable coin. Yes, Ripple USD coin has become the #1 ranked stable coin. And so this is really good news. Now moving on to the other topics is that and this is confirmed, this is another update by the channel Crypto Geek. This is confirmed by Ripple executive. Like 100 banks are now actively using Ripple and XRP for cross-border payments. The XRP ledger XRPL is set to receive a massive 650 trillion infusion in the coming weeks, July 21st, in under 72 hours. So something very big is coming for the XRP, XRPL, specifically XRP ledger. So, and it's going to receive a 650 trillion infusion. This is massive. If you just think about this number, this is massive. And this is going to happen in 72 hours. So this is really amazing. So now moving on to the next news is that the team Ripple was at the White House celebrating a historic day for the crypto bummed. So Brad, who is the head of the Ripple, he's the CEO at Ripple. So he just while he was not able to attend this event, but the team members from the Ripple team were able to attend this event. And this like, if you think about, this is a big news for the XRP coin. This shows that Ripple XRP is going mainstream, because they're now talking with the mainstream government people. This is big if you just think about it. So, and also the Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, says that XRP market cap will be 650 trillion, surpassing Bitcoin in price. Bitcoin in price, and pricing XRP at $121,590. So yeah, yes. So if you saw my previous video, I mean the video before the previous video, I was talking about like how XRP could leapfrog Bitcoin and become the #1 crypto in the world. And this is quite possible if you think about it deeply. Why? Because like XRP has the most focus. It's one of the most mainstream cryptocurrency right now, and it's even better than Bitcoin in some aspects. And if Bitcoin if XRP hits a 650 trillion market cap, which is absolutely mind-boggling if you think about it, the price will be $121,590. It's much more than Bitcoin, than the current price of Bitcoin. Now moving on. So when Bitcoin was priced at 9,000, Brad Garlinghouse forecasted that XRP could rise to become the become the next Bitcoin. So XRP has the potential to make you very rich. So be ready and be prepared for the next big thing in the crypto market. So XRP is the thing. XRP is the way. XRP is the coin that you only need for some massive shocker. Then we have some news from about XRP ETF. So ProShares XRP ETF is instantly priced at a price of $57.65. So if you guys don't know, we have a XRP ETF by ProShare Ultra, and it's priced at a $57.68. So if you want to buy XRP ETF, you may. And then this is the Genius Act. So President Trump officially signs the Genius Act. Well, this news is a little old now. It's been few hours, like 3 hours, since the Trump has signed the Genius Act. This is a big thing for the crypto market. Ripple USD gets the legal clarity, and XRP gets utility regulation and big money interest. Yes, definitely, this act is definitely going to positively help the XRP coin and the entire XRP ecosystem. So whether it's the XRP stablecoin, XRP blockchain, XRP coin, and the XRP payment processor, it's going to benefit the XRP ecosystem. This is one of the biggest news for the crypto. And also we have this article that says Crypto 4 trillion milestone signals a maturing, shifting ecosystem. So right now, this is very possible that we might see crypto market hitting a 4 trillion. That's going to change everything forever. XRP surpassed 3.6. Amazing. And also we saw a increase in the XRP trading volume on the XRP Korean won trading pair on Upbit exchange. So Koreans are actually they are big volume makers, and now they're jumping in the XRP. So you know what this means for the XRP coin. So now I'll take you to the now let's take a look at the chart of XRP, because this is very important. So guys, this is a chart of XRP. If I zoom out, you can see that XRP has broke out of this level, $3.27, and it's now sitting above this level. And as long as we are above this level, I think XRP will continue its move, and I'm thinking of opening a long futures long position here, because I'm quite confident that XRP is now heading to the $4. First it's going to reach the $4, then it possibly will go to $5, but my midterm target is around $9 to $10. $9 to $10 is where I think XRP is going to stop next, and it could be somewhere a little below it. But if you just well, let me use the Fibonacci extension and show you what I mean. So if we draw this, we can see that we have a target around the $9.22. This is a big target for XRP coin, but this is just the starting. It could go even higher as the $13. And if you're entering a full-fledged altcoin market, which is very likely, it can also reach higher prices as $30. So a $30 XRP is going to be massive. It's going to be really massive. So if I go to the lower time frame chart, let me show you the 1 hour chart. We can see that now it's going on the lower time frame. It's building a bull flag. So usually what happens in bull flags is that we see breakouts from these patterns. Like, so now it's going down, so it might go down till here, $3.29, and then it may continue going up and start reaching the $5 psychological level. So this is what I see on the XRP right now. We have massive volume coming in XRP, mostly from Binance, and then the next exchange that is giving the most futures volume is Bitgate, Bybit, OKX, 𝐾𝐜, And by the way, guys, if you want to trade crypto futures, if you want to trade XRP and other coins, I suggest the 𝐾𝐜 exchange. There will be a sign up link in description. You will find link to other exchanges. All those exchanges are highly reputable with no KYC and zero fees, and in some cases the fees will be the lowest, but mostly the fees is zero for trading futures on the 𝐾𝐜 exchange. So you can also buy on spot. So you'll find the link to sign up for that exchange in description. So guys, I think this is for this video. Guys, by the way, this is not financial advice. This video was for entertainment and educational purpose only. So remember that cryptocurrencies are highly unregulated, which is going to change. So only invest what you can bear to lose and do your own research before investing. So ending with this disclaimer, thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and if you made till this far in the video, you are an XRP OG. So guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, let me know your thoughts about what's gonna happen next in XRP in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Long live XRP.